Now, let's start by saying that this week we are talking about problems. And the idea of problems in the sense that I'm talking about it this week is that all of us were sent to this world to resolve one problem or the other. So we are all sent to this world for a problem, for the purpose of resolving one problem or the other. That's why we are sent here. Now, knowing that, that is our assignment. So we all we all have an assignment that we are commissioned to do on earth. We are here on earth to do something for God. We are here to fulfill His assignment and His mission, His goal for our lives. So, like I said already yesterday, there is no human being that was sent here to this world to just be a bench warmer. And there is no human being that was sent to this world to just be, a cheerleader. Just a fan and somebody that is just, clapping for other people. You are not here to build another man's destiny. You are not here to build another man's faith. You are not here to build another man's vision. You are not here to build another man's purpose or to carry out another man's assignment. Every one of us that was sent to this world by God Almighty have their own assignment. Now, if your assignment is to minister to another person or to build other person's vision, that is good if you are sure that's your assignment. But there is an assignment for everybody. There is a mission, a purpose, and a goal for every individual. Before you are even born, God had assigned for you what you are supposed to do with your life on the earth. There is a mission God had mapped out for you and for your destiny. You are here for a purpose. No one is here by accident. You are not here by accident. And no matter what you say your purpose is, no matter what you say that your vision is, or no matter what you think you are supposed to do here, your mission has something to do with problems. Your assignment always has something to do with problems. So there are people that are sent to this world to resolve the problem of Nigerian economy. And unfortunately, most of those people are just sitting down in their churches and they are bringing their tithe and offering and they are making the pastor happy and making everybody in the church happy. And they themselves are happy that at least they are bringing their tithes and offering. And unfortunately, that is not enough. If God is giving you an assignment to fix a nation's economy and you are just happy that you are bringing tithe and offering, you have failed God. You have let God down. And there are a lot of other people that have been called and with an assignment by God to fix the infrastructure of their country, or to fix the electricity of their country, or to fix the social problems of their country, or to fix the problem of the youth of their country, or to fix the problem of the women of their country, or to stop the problem of rape, or to stop the problem of abuse. Children abuse, child abuse, family abuse, domestic abuse, all kind of abuse. That is what your calling may be, and you know it, but you are going to church and you are just happy and satisfied that you are a church goer, that you are, that everybody sees you on Sunday as if that is a calling. There is nobody that has a calling to just be a bench warmer. There is nobody that has a calling just to go to church to show up and let the pastor be happy. That is not a calling. The Bible says in Jeremiah that before you were formed in your mother's womb, that he shows you, he called you. And while you were still in your mother's womb, he anointed you for an assignment, for a task that you must carry out here on earth. And everybody has task and calling and assignment has to do with a problem. The Bible tells us that it is when God had the heart cry, and the weeping and the wailing of the children of Israel in Egypt that he decided to give birth to Moses. So God decided to give birth to you only because there is an assignment he had already identified before your birth, even before he put you in your mother's womb. There is an assignment, there was an assignment. It is for the raising of that assignment that you are formed in the first place. God decided to even make you who you are. God decided to even create you. God decided to even bring your father and mother together only because he had an assignment somewhere that he needs somebody of your composition to be able to carry out. So there is an assignment for which God sent you here. You are put together. You are custom made. You are packaged in heaven for an assignment. You are not packaged just for your name to be called Sunday, or for your name to be called Victor, or for your name to be called Princess, or for your name to be called Christina, or for your name to be called John, or Andrew, or anything. That is not the purpose for which you were created. You are created for a purpose, for a higher purpose, for you to be able to do something here on earth. It was later when you got to the earth that they gave you a name. So your name is not the identity that God has. So that's why when we die from earth, we are going to get a new name. The Bible talks about a new name we are going to get. And I think that our new name in heaven is going to have something to do with our mission on earth, with our destiny on earth. So your name that you are going to be called in heaven is not going to be what your mother and your father have called you here. Your name is going to be in line with what you were created to do initially. Your name and your new name in heaven, in the kingdom of heaven, is going to have something to do with the assignment for which you were created. So there is no one that comes to this world without having an assignment on his head. And your assignment is not that you are Christina. Your assignment is not that you are John. Your assignment is not Andrew. Your assignment is not Ufoma. Your assignment is not Elizabeth. Your assignment is not your name. Your name is not your assignment. That is just what people have called you. Now it is your duty to look into yourself, to look into your composition, and to discover what your assignment is, and to look into your environment as well, to look into the situation that have brought you up to where you are today, and then be able to identify what God has called you for and what he has sent you to the world to do. So everyone here is here for a purpose. Everyone here is on assignment. And if you don't know your assignment yet, if you don't know your purpose yet, if you don't know your goal, your mission for which you are sent here to the earth yet, no problem about it. Like I said, I've written a book on that. And the book is Who Am I? Who Am I? Why Am I Here? And then, of course, you could also go to my blog, SundayAdelajablog.com, and go in there and look in the video blog and see all the list of the series of the teachings I've done. One of those series is called How to Discover Your Calling, or How to Find Your Calling, or the Calling series. It's called the Calling series. So make sure you do everything that you must do, everything that is needed to be done to discover what your assignment is about. Because if you are here on earth and you don't know what you are here for, it's not just a waste of time. Yes, on one hand, it's a waste of time, but it's also a murdering, an assassination of purpose. You are assassinating your purpose. You are assassinating your destiny. You are assassinating your life. If you don't manage to discover what you are sent here for, you are going to be a waste, and you are going to be a disappointment, not just to yourself, but you are going to be a disappointment to God Almighty. Can you imagine how much resources God has put in you for you to be able to be who you are? He has put in you the wisdom. He's put in you the capacity. He's put in you the skills. He's put in you the understanding. He's put in you the soul. He's put in you the emotions. He's put in you the willpower. He's put in you your feelings. He's put in you your spirit. He's put in you your soul. He's put in you your mind. He's put in you your brain. All of these things that God has put in you, yeah, they are massive. Even an eye alone. Can you imagine that? Up till now, with all the technology that we have and with all the advancement of science, science has not been capable of producing even an eye. Even the whole of science, medicine cannot produce an eye. And God put eye in you, He put nose in you, He put mouth in you, He put life in you, He put everything in you. Do you think that He just put all of that in you just for you just come here and just live a trivialist life anyhow you want it? Do you think God put all that in you just for you to just waste your life here and just, you just scatter it anyhow you want and just, without giving Him any report back, without coming back to Him with any report, without fulfilling the agenda for which He sent you here? Do you think that will make Him happy? No, God is not going to be happy. So that is why the topic of today is so vital and so crucial. Because if the bottom line of why you were created is to carry out an assignment here on earth, if the bottom line of why you were created is to fulfill purpose, then is your life, is your total life built around that vision or not? Is your total life, your daily activities and your daily routines, are they all built around the vision, around the assignment, around the purpose, around the work that you are here to do? If remember, if you are here for the purpose of fulfilling God's destiny, if you are here for the purpose of fulfilling God's assignment, then it means that that assignment should be supreme over every other thing that you find yourself doing here on earth. So if the reason why you are here is for an agenda, for a purpose, I mean, just like saying somebody send you from wherever you are living, from your city to another city to deliver a message, to carry out an assignment, and gave you money and gave you all the equipment and equipped you with resources. Go over there and spend 1 week there and do this and this for me while you are there. And then you come, let's say you are living in Lagos, Nigeria, and God sent you to UK, to England, London, UK, gave you the gave you the ticket, gave you the passport, gave you the pocket money, gave you all the money that you will need, all the resources, gave you the money for your trip, for your hotel, just gave you all the supply that you need to be able to carry out the assignment. And you are supposed to be there for 1 year, and while you are there, and then you go and then go to London and got carried away by the new things that you are seeing there. Oh, we don't have because you don't have an underground system. You don't have an underground system in Nigeria, in Africa, and so you decided to have an underground system in to go and have a look at the underground system in London, and then you got carried away, just looking at underground and taking photographs. Then we don't have the Buckingham Palace in Nigeria, so you got and saw the Buckingham Palace and began to take the photograph of Buckingham Palace, and then you saw the Eiffel or whatever bridge they are having there, and then you went there to the bridge and just sitting down there every day and just enjoying the bridge and enjoying the sight of London and just going as a tourist. You just turn yourself to a tourist. And the money they gave you to use to accomplish the purpose for which you have been sent to London, you are just using it as a tourist. You stay in the hotel, then you discover that, in the hotel they have swimming pool, you go and swim. You discover that, in the hotel they have casino, you go to casino and play something and you waste some of them, and you do all kind of things that you need to do just to enjoy yourself. So now they're asking you what happened. You say, but that's what everybody I went with are doing now. So you think you have an argument? So you think you have an excuse that that's what everybody is doing? Everybody, as soon as I landed in London like this, and I came out of the airport, I saw a bus, double-decker bus, and they say everybody goes to London, the city of London, tourism for the city. You want to see the London Bridge, you want to see the Buckingham Palace, you want to see this other place, you want to see this other place. Go, coming, and then you say, okay, because they are calling, it's not my photo. I just. It's not my photo. Don't be my photo. You just as soon as I came out like this, the people themselves just appeared. The tourist guards, they just appeared themselves. And they are the ones who invited me. I didn't even ask anybody. They are the ones who invited me and said that you enter into the bus. So I entered into the bus And then they said the hotel was going to cost this, and then the tourism is going to cost this. Then they said this is a good place to look at. That's a good place to look at. And I kept on looking. And you spend 1 year like that. You spend the whole money. You spend the whole money of the poor guy. And then you are returning to Lagos and you are saying, so where is my assignment? How are the contracts? How many contracts have you signed? Yes, a contract. Okay. Which contract? But I gave you an assignment. Why did you go there in the first place? That's exactly, we are laughing. I see some of you laughing now. But that's exactly the story that some of us will be telling God when we get to heaven. So that story about the guy that was sent from Lagos to London is your story. Can you imagine that God packaged you in heaven for an assignment here on earth? So that London is here on earth, and that place from where you're being sent is heaven. So we were all sent from heaven to come here to the earth for a given assignment, to fulfill a given assignment. So then we came here and think we have an excuse. What excuse do we have? Oh, but everybody is just doing the same thing. Everybody is going to marry, so I got married. Everybody is going to school, I went to school. Everybody got a job, I got a job. Everybody working, I'm working. That's all. What else do I need to do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I just doing what everybody around me did. My father told me that. My brothers told me. Every one of my relatives told me. What they told me to do, that's what I did. What did I do wrong? That is exactly how some of us are going to be behaving in eternity when we meet with God and God begins to ask us questions and demand from us. Why are we here? Why are we doing what we are doing? So you don't have an excuse. You shouldn't say you have an excuse by saying, okay, because everybody is just running. Everybody is trying to make a living. So you are trying to make a living. So that means you have an excuse. Or everybody is just trying to survive. So that's why you two are trying to survive. So you have an excuse.
Sunday Adelaja here. If you believe in nation building principles, please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's change our nations together.